When I started these list 7 videos, I said these are list 7s chosen by you. Today's, the entire list is actually one of yours. Let's chat. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is a list 7 chosen by you. But this time when I say chosen by you, I mean, dang, every word of this, well, aside from my little interruptions like this, are actually from a comment that was sent to me via Discord by Being Hajaam, and I apologize if I mispronounced that name. Being Hajaam says, I sincerely apologize for DMing you directly, but I wasn't sure of any other way this would reach you. Dude, no big deal. You're good. Since you've been creating content around 7 things lists, I was hoping you might consider reading this, if not making it. Yeah, I'll do both. 7 things Scopely has forgotten or possibly overlooked that would really help players. I'm sure you can use better words so you don't sound disrespectful. I love the little caveats. I love that you're heart sensitive to those things. Don't worry, Being Hajaam. Like we got this together. It's good. So this is Being Hajaam's list. I'm gonna go from number 7 on up to their number 1 and kind of go from there. So number 7 of the 7 things Scopely has overlooked that could really help players goes to the epic shard chests could use a bit of love. So I'm not sure what we're talking about exactly when we go into the epic shard chest, but it says they could benefit from updated shards. So there's a lot of places that's actually true, but the epic shard chests I don't think I can get to right now. There are a few things that need looked at though. These all need look. Like these need completely overrun. Then you've got different event chests. I don't know if I can get to any specific ones here, but yeah, probably not. But there was some this last event, and if you went into them, it was like, man, those shards are terrible, terrible, terrible. And then you've got your daily grind. Let's see, where can I find that? Right here, right? Yeah. Daily rewards. These shard chests are just flat terrible. Like these ones, yeah. I don't know. It says epic shard chest, so I think this is the one. I think I found it, guys. Sorry, Being Hajaam. I should have known this is the one we were talking about. But yeah, these posters. So this one, not even usable. Not even usable. Not even usable. Not even usable. Surprisingly has a couple moves. It's not bad. Not even usable. Not even usable. Not even usable. Not even in the company. Not even usable and terrible. Not even usable. Never usable. Not even usable, although there is a way. There's a way, but not great. He's awesome. He's freaking incredible. There you go. So there is one poster out of this entire epic shard chest that has been overlooked. This should be overhauled yearly, because this used to be something I looked forward to a lot. Like, I mean, before I had this Triple H, it took me, well, they replaced some people. There used to be somebody else in here that I was trying to get for so long, and finally got enough of their shards out of this chest that I was like, celebration! Yeah, this should be redone. I mean, this guy was a chase character. This guy was a chase character. This was a free tier. She was rare. He was rare-ish. She was free. He was like a weekend special character. So I would say like redo this chest and put some of the last year's more rare characters in here. You're going to get shards for them anyway, right? But that's what this used to be. It used to be like, oh my gosh, I got shards for Sasha Banks. I can't wait till I actually get her. So put shards for Blackman. Put shards for AJ Lee. I don't care. Like put new relevant shards in here. Being Hajaam said so, so I think we got to do it, right? I think we need that Scopely. Number 6. The 6-star bronze prize wall has become redundant but remains active. So what are we talking about? Well, if you go in, try again. There we go. If you go into here, Scroll on down. It might be on this one, actually. Give me a sec. I think it is actually here. Scroll on down. You've got these, which are 6-star gold tokens. You've got the Evo tokens. You've got the King of Kings. And you've got these right here, which you can't even get anymore. Like, this was a super good thing for the 5-star era. But we are in the 6-star era, guys. Like, this was 6-star bronze. Like, where you very first moved from 5-star to 6-star bronze, there were these tokens. They haven't been in there forever, and the prize wall's just sitting there. Like, why? Why is this here? Take it out. Like, if anybody still has these, do the thing where you give them credit for something else for them. But let's get rid of this thing. It's not needed. Nobody can use it, and it just literally sits at the bottom of our thing. While we're at it, this needs revamped. This needs revamped, and these could also go away at this point. It's nice that we can do them, but honestly, I don't see the point. I don't see the point. So that's number 6. Number 5. Being Hajaam says, daily login rewards definitely need an update to reflect today's meta. So this is an argument Rusty makes all the time. This is your daily Insta-claim. I'm on my candy store account. I don't use this as a playing account. I can't. I shouldn't. And I can't. But yeah, if you look at this, like, even if you hit the multiplier, which is up to like 11 or 13, 110 times 10 is still, like, add another 0, you get 1,000 blue TP. That's not even enough to upgrade a fourth of a move anymore. This, not great. Wow, that is actually a lot of cash. Why is that so much there? Interesting. I'm going to claim that just because of that. That doesn't seem right. Anyways, yes. These, like, look at these. When was the last time you needed Neville's Comet? Did you remember before I clicked on that was Neville's Comet because it's 1-star gold? When was the last time you used Macho's Headband, right? You don't need these. Like, you get enough of them in other places. Shards of Charlotte, okay, fine. DX stuff, if you have the DX passes, that's great. Apparently I haven't done this in a long time. But none of this is super meta relevant. I'm going to claim it, though. I want that 5,000 cash, even though this is a candy store and it has unlimited resources if I ask for them. Still want that 5,000 cash, because, man, I would love that on my own roster, that's for sure. Anyways, yeah, so that one definitely needs an update. So that's Being Hajaam's number 5. Number 4. He says, the daily Insta-claim should ideally match our current progression level in the game. So that, I don't know what's different from what I just said, the daily login rewards versus this. So maybe I mixed them up, and I apologize if I did. The daily login rewards is actually probably this one. So I flipped them. So this was his number 5, and I did number 4. This is his number 4, and I'm doing 5. Anyway, just reverse them in your mind there. But yeah, these things right here. So what they are is you end up getting a bag that has last year's free tier character and then last year's chase character. So it's exactly 1 year behind. So you know the MLC from last year was this. This is when you got JD McDonough. This is when you got Lyra Valkyria. There you go. I know where I was when I got Lyra. I was in a Mexican restaurant celebrating my elder's Christmas party for my church. And I got her. I actually pulled her, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. But it's been a year, right? So that part maybe not the biggest deal. But then right here, the coins, cash is always pretty much the same thing. We already talked about the epic shard chest being garbage. There's just not a reason here to actually come in every single day. R-Truth, which was one of the characters again last year during that time, this one is maybe the best, but even still, 100 TP, or used to be the best. Maybe you get up to 250 TP, 300 TP here. Barely any coins, nothing burgers. So this was the thing that ideally you were doing every single day's login to get to because it was so important back in the day. I agree, Being Hajaam. This is technically their number 5 instead of number 4. We're on 4. It doesn't matter. But yeah, this needs updated. and quick, because this is not even enough to like tickle your roster. It's not even enough to, like take someone out on a date with. It's nothing, right? This chest is terrible. Charlotte's fine if you want to keep giving her out. You could do something better there. I like that they at least swap this one out here periodically, but there's just not a reason to log in every day. Like, I'm just, other than playing the game because you love it, the daily rewards, and now since I did the wrong thing at the wrong time, the daily Insta-claim, neither of these are worth not missing. They're just not relevant anymore. So I agree. That was number 5 and 4 mixed together. Number 3, and this is one that I also addressed, but the King of Kings VIP absolutely needs updated. If you are paying $3 a week or $7 a month for the King of Kings pass, this is your big get. You get to go into this tour, and while this is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, the Star Fragment grab bag is actually really good, and the coin right here, the Blitz ticket right here is good. That's it. The rest of this is outdated. Like, not even a slight amount of coin there, not even a slight amount of stuff here. There's a tiny bit of coin, a tiny, 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 tiny bit of TP. It's not worth doing anymore, right? And I know they can update it because they have updated it before. So I agree with Being Hajaam's number 3, update the King of Kings pass because it absolutely needs it. Number 2 says this: after every major star upgrade in the past, we used to receive new road tours. This hasn't continued. So I actually did talk about this on my list of things Scopely needs to update immediately, but the community obviously hears it as well. So Being Hajaam has said, look, the road tour should be updated at least once a year. Like, at least once a year. If you go in here, this should be one of the main things you do in this game. And yeah, I get it. Once you beat it, you're on to in-game content. But that's where we've been for years. The Backlash Tour only has one. Versus when you go into... I just went too far back. Actually, I just went into the Champions Club. I've messed everything up here. When you go into like the live tour, look at that. You've got all of these, 6 of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, Cleveland. 5 of them at least. And then why is this green but this is not? That's interesting. Anyways, 5 tours in there with normal, hard, and hell. But then you go into SummerSlam, you've got multiple. You go into Royal Rumble, you've got multiple. You go into the current one, which is Backlash, and we've been sitting with this for well over a year with no update in sight. Personally, I think they should add a new road tour every MLC. I know that's a lot to ask for, but by goodness, stop giving me 45 showdowns a week. And instead, let's do a new road tour every MLC. I love playing this game. I absolutely love it. But these are the type things that, man, I remember when I loved it. Like, I love it, but I used to love it. And a lot of that was based on this, based on the ability to league progress. Let's see, am I stepping on anything here? Yep, I am. All right, so number 1 for Being Hajaam's list. With the introduction of hype and no 7-star bronze, the league hasn't been upgraded as it traditionally has been. So, yeah, again, I addressed this on my 7 Things Scopely Needs to Fix Now video, and I absolutely agree, obviously, with this statement. To me, this is like, so I got to digress for a moment here. What do we have? 14 minutes on this video? I got time. Okay, so there's a lot of different systems that are called typologies. Things that, hold on, I'm gonna make myself big so I can explain this for just a second. I'm gonna hide you for just a second, Being Hajaam. All right. So there's a lot of different typology systems out there. There's your Myers-Briggs, there's the Strengths Finder. There's the DISC. There's so many, right? The one that I personally have found to be most helpful to understand myself is the Enneagram. I am an Enneagram 3. That doesn't mean anything if you don't know the language, but if you do, you absolutely just went, oh, That's why you can produce 45 videos a day. Oh, I get it now, right? Right? Yeah, I need, as an Enneagram 3, I need a box to check off. Like if I can check off a box, I will spend all of my energy to do it. Because if there's a box, I can check it. I'm happy, right? One of the reasons why I don't play Nintendo games as compared to PlayStation games and haven't for decades, it's silly, right? Nintendo, arguably much more fun games with Mario and things like that, but there's no trophy system. I don't need a trophy to make myself feel better, but it's a box to check off. If there are things in the game where, oh, if I run up the stairs 400 times, I get to check off a box, I will absolutely do it just because it's a box to check. There are so many people like me. There's a lot of people not like me. Thank goodness for you, right? Because we need people not like me. But there are so many people who are like me who, when you have a goal to strive towards, you're much more addicted to it. So look at these in the game, right? This, when you have them, allows you to win 600 limited time tour matches. So imagine that a new league came out, or 5 of them, because I argue we should go up from where we are to at least League 30 and have lots of league progressions. But anyway, being aside from that, imagine that you got multiple leagues that you could work towards. Then you also have every MLC a new limited time tour match that comes out, a new road tour that comes out every single MLC, at the absolute worst every single quarter, but preferably every single MLC. And now every time you do a match on that, it counts towards ticking a box. 600 matches. I legitimately would spend an evening when I have nothing, not that I ever have an evening of nothing to do, but in my free time, that little bit that I have, I absolutely would grind 600 matches because I could then click that button right there and clear it, right? Faction Feud. One of the reasons Faction Feud is so engaging early on in leagues is because you have to keep doing the matches to get the league rewards, and there's usually relevant rewards. Showdown. Stop with Showdown. It is the most overplayed mode in the game. But if you're gonna keep doing Showdown matches every 6 seconds of your life, you have to complete a Showdown match to survive and not be kicked into the abyss. Then if that's going to be the case, at least give me something I can check off by doing it. Because the rewards in the Showdown League stuff is not good. But this, even if it was 36-star bronze chests, because I could check the box, I would absolutely do it. Give us new leagues. Oh my gosh, please. At least take us up to League 30, at least. And then every quarter to every half year, release a new league. And every month, release new road tours. Those are far more engaging than Showdown and Titan Takeover ever have been. Just saying. All right, so that was Being Hajaam's top 7. I apologize if I continually butchered your name, but I very much appreciate it. And then I'll just drop this right here so you can see. It says, "This is just the point of view from a longtime player who loves the game." I agree, brother. And hopes these points can reach the right ears through your content. Thank you a lot for taking the time to read this. Sharaj Gadambe from India. Again, I'm misspelling or missaying that. In-game Being Hajaam. For faction, the Empirics. And then they sent across all of this. Also, love it. No disrespect intended. Big fan. And oh, my in-game growth to your channel and content. Man, thank you. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate the kind words. No disrespect taken. And I don't mean any disrespect to our friends at Scopely either. Let me just say and go on record, Scopely, this is my favorite game of all time. For the last 8 years, give or take, I have played this game every single day. It's the only thing that kept me sane during the pandemic other than my faith. It's the only thing that when I was working nonstop through 2 full-time jobs, which I'll be doing again here soon, that kept me going. As like when people say like, what do you do to relax? What do you do for yourself? The only answer is I play WWE Champions and make content for it. I love this game. So don't take anything that I'm saying too harshly, guys. However, because I love it so much, please hear how important leagues are. Please hear how important road tours are and adding them every single MLC instead of showdowns. Like when I say those things, it's because I love this game and I want to keep loving it for the next 9 years. So that's all I got for this one. This was a special list sent in by you. Thank you to our friend Being Hajaam for not only suggesting this, but flat out creating the entire list for it. I love it. I appreciate the content and I appreciate the love you sent my way. Like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mates who are like, hey, what are some things that we need to see changed in the game? Some pretty good suggestions here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.